Hello makeup lover and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already been here before. If not, my name is Malene. I'm a Danish makeup artist living in Barcelona in Spain. For today's two different looks using one palette, I pulled out the Pat McGrath Celestial Nirvana, the holiday palette from 2022. And it's not only because I love this palette, it's also because actually right now, in the end of May 2023, it's back on Pat McGrath website and it has a bit of a discount, 50% off. So if you have not already got your hands on this one, I highly recommend you to do it now while it's still in stock. And of course, yeah, I already ordered a backup because that's just how much I love it. As you can see, you can use it on holidays, in the holiday season, in the springtime, in the summertime, whenever you want to, because it's filled with lovely colors. So if you want to see how I did these two different looks, hang in there and I will show you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions, comments, or good ideas for future content, please put it in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. It will be awesome to have you join. Now, let's go ahead and do some makeup, shall we? Today, I'm not using any eyeshadow base or anything like that. I'm just using my Pat McGrath foundation that is not set in the eye area. I'm gonna put on the highlighting shade to begin with my mini booster. Dip my Blender Pro into Venusian Peony. I'm inspired by the clothes I'm wearing, by the way, and by the summer that just started here in Barcelona. Well, we went from heavy rain to summer degrees. It's really nice, but we needed the rain. A little bit of Flame Fatale on my mini booster. I'm gonna place that into the crease here, or my eye socket. A little bit of Altered State on the outer part of the eyelid. I'm just tapping, stamping, dabbing, whatever you want to call it, pressing it on here on the outer part. And I'm going to do it on the inner part as well. Like so. Dipped my Builder Pro into the Heavenly Bronze. I'm going to put it in the middle of my mobile eyelid here to make it into some kind of halo eye, to make it pop a little bit, and I'm mixing it into the green color. Because there are some rosy rhinestones on my on my shirt, I'm gonna put some rose metal here on the middle of the eyelid, and I'm gonna connect it to the red. Not so much, just a little bit here. Under my eyes, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Venusian Peony. I'm using my brush from Sonia G. What is it called now? The Soft Definer. I keep wanting to call that some kind of booster because it's a little bit similar to the mini booster. It's just smaller. I love it for these kind of jobs where you need to do like a diffused eyeliner on the bottom here. Putting a little bit more of the same color. I want it to show up a little bit more. And mixing it into the rest here. I'm gonna put a little bit of the rosy metallic that I used on top here on the lower portion. I'm gonna put on a eyeliner, a winged liner. Like so. Back with some mascara. I want to give it a little bit of a highlighter, the Cosmic Champagne I started out with. I'm going to put that here in the inner corner of my eye to brighten that up a little bit. Like so. I'm going to give this look some false lashes. Back with some false eyelashes. Some people might think it's a weird color combination, but actually it's what's on my shirt. So that's why it looks like this. I think it came out pretty well. I'm now going to go on to the next eye. I'm going to start out the same way I did with the other. I am going to give it a bit of a highlighter here under my brow. Dip my Blender Pro into the Auburn Allure, and I'm going to use that as a transition shade because it's a very powerful and pigmented shade. I'm just going to dot it on very, very gently, like so, before I go to the next step. Brushed off my brush, and I'm now going to use it to blend out the color a little bit. I'm just using like windshield wiper motion and circular motions very, very gently. So it's nice and diffused. Dipped into the same shadow with my mini booster, and I'm gonna put this closer to my eye socket here, or actually in the eye socket in the crease. And I'm mostly concentrating the color here on the outer half of the eye area, and then I'm blending it up a little bit here into the previous layer of color. Always remember to check in the mirror like this, instead of sitting in the mirror that, oh, that looks nice, and then suddenly it's all over the place. So always look into the mirror, check in the mirror, like front on, so you can see what it actually looks like, especially if you have hooded eyes like me, even though I tend to lift my eyebrow, you know. Third layer, building it up, same brush, the mini booster. Primarily here in the outer corner. Now I'm going to go to the mobile eyelid, just the outer part here. Gonna connect it. Dipped my mini booster into the Starlit Copper. This color is so amazing on blue eyes because it's kind of like a complementary color to blue, because it's has this orange kind of hue to it. It also goes well with, oh, that was Siri, great. Dip my flat definer brush into the Starlit Amour, I think it's called, this pinky shade that's metallic I also used in the other look, and I'm going to use that here on the inner part of the mobile eyelid, and I'm going to mix it into the copper shade. Gonna put on a little bit more, and it was called Eternal Amour, by the way. Keep mixing up the names of the shades. Gonna use the same shade on the lower lash line here in the inner corner part, not exactly in the inner corner, but kind of here to match the top part of the eyelid, the upper part. And of course, next up is a copper shade. And lastly, the brown matte shade. I'm going to mix that into the upper part here and into the copper part. And I'm still using the same brush, the flat definer brush. For this look, I'm gonna use a black coffee eyeliner. It's a brown eyeliner, because I felt like if I go with the black one, it's gonna be a little bit too harsh. I'm gonna just use a brown one. It's a beautiful brown for this look, I think. Back with a little bit of mascara on, and of course this look is also gonna get a bit of a highlighter in the inner corner here. I'm gonna put on some false lashes, and here you see the second look with some false lashes on. I'm now gonna do a full face of makeup so you can see what the two different looks look like with the full face of makeup. This is it. This is the finished look with a full face of makeup. I'm now going to put my glasses on. And as you can see, even though it's a holiday palette, you can use it all year round, even in the summertime. On my cheeks, I pulled out the Bridgerton palette, the Bridgerton 2 blush palette, and I'm using the most orangey colors of the blushes, even though that's a color I wouldn't normally wear. I'm normally more into cool tone blushes or very red. But this came out pretty nice, and on top of that, I'm using the highlighter from the same palette. On my lips, I'm wearing a very red orangey lipstick, the one that's called Obsessed from Pat McGrath Labs. It's a matte trans version, but because it's so orangey and it's like screaming red, orange red, I put on a little bit of the Opulist and the color Lavendering to tone the orange down. So these are two different looks you can do if you feel like it and if you have the palette. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or good ideas for future content, please put it in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Now, I want to thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Have an awesome day. Bye.